dive into the course. Okay, so introduction to mechanics, right? What is mechanics about? That's people will be asking what's mechanics about, so let's go. Mechanics is a branch of physics focused on the study of motion and forces. So mechanics is just a branch of physics that focuses on the study of motion and forces. So if you could see right here, the picture here, right, the picture here is just showing you what mechanics is about. So you can see a sprocket here, you can see an engine somewhere here, there is a chain, so there are a lot of forces being transferred here, right? So we are coming to, and motion is also involved. So whilst this sprocket is moving, something is driving the sprocket will be also moving the chain will also be moving something else, right? So this motion and forces, so this is involved. Okay, then it goes further. It explores how objects move, change position, and respond to forces, encompassing both the principle of motion, that's kinematics, and then cause of motion, that's what, dynamics, right? So mechanics focuses on what, forces and how they causes what, changes in objects, right? So you could see a car moving on the way, suddenly it comes to a stop. That's mechanics in what, in place or in play. Mechanics, the engine was moving, driving the tires, right? All of a sudden it comes to a stop, brakes are applied, and a lot of things happens. So it goes further to explore that, right? So it explores how objects move, change position, and respond to forces. Mechanics, right, it is a fundamental area that underpins many scientific and engineering disciplines. So most engineering disciplines is based on what, mechanics, whether being chemical engineering, aerospace engineering, industrial, whatsoever, it's what, underpinned to what, mechanics, mechanical engineering, whatsoever, just name it. So now we take mechanics and we dive into the branches of mechanics that we have, right? So when you take mechanics, it has three broad areas or field, right? We have the rigid body mechanics, we have the mechanics of deformable bodies, then we have fluid mechanics. So if you are an engineering student, then you've heard of fluid mechanics, yes, it's a branch of mechanics. Then we have mechanics of deformable bodies. Yes, we are all engineers, we like how the brake fluids moves up and down, does work, pneumatics, hydraulics, they forms, or they are under what, deformable bodies, mechanics of deformable bodies. Then we have rigid body mechanics. Okay, so when we take the rigid body mechanics, it goes further to be divided into two. We have statics and we have dynamics. So we have statics of rigid body mechanics and we have dynamics of rigid body mechanics. And when we take the mechanics of deformable bodies, they are also subdivided into three. We have mechanics of materials, popularly known as strength of materials, right? Then we have theory of elasticity, the theory of elasticity and theory of plasticity. The theory of elasticity and theory of plasticity, this is where the hydraulics, pneumatics falls. Then when we take the fluid mechanics, it also has two subdivisions known as the mechanics of compressible fluids and mechanics of incompressible fluids. So you see, mechanics is a very broad area. Then when we go to the rigid body mechanics, then we take the dynamics. It's further divided into your two. We have the kinematics and we have the kinetics. So the kinematics just deal with the motions, and then the kinetics deals with the forces involved, the speed and the rest, right? So these are the subdivisions of mechanics. Then we take them one after the other, dive in, make sure you understand, you can solve questions on them. So just stay with me. Thank you for this one. Welcome, we'll meet again.